This is a rappel point. What am I rappelling to? No, Aloy. It's like that. It's like that time that they suddenly added in the ability to just walk up 1 block tall barriers in Minecraft, and everyone was suddenly walking into their lava pits. It's basically what just happened there. I was trying to get a look down at what I was about to rappel down to. There's walkway over there. Looks like this isn't that far down though. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. Gotta be ultra thorough. It's definitely light around here though. Hey, look, chicken! Thank you very much for the Prime sub, mate. Diolch yn fawr. Our rappel point comes down to here by the looks of it.
Guess that's my way across.
What that is? I guess. Conduit of some kind? What would I be going to, though? Yeah, that's definitely where I'm meant to be going. See what I'm at? If it just came through and out here, why didn't Silence just go around it? If you built all of that up, why didn't you just build a scaffolding around cranes and pulleys and things? Yeah, there's a walkway over here, so where does this lead down? Whoop. Hey, Arika, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh, I don't need the meds. What's this? That's conspicuous. I swear, every time we move around, the direction of that light seems to change. Probably just a trick of the trick of the light, badunch. But it seems like the angle changes. What am I looking at anything?
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
You were asking about this earlier, Belial. Whoop. See? Never go the way the game wants you to go. Never. Never do it. The game is trying to trick you. Trick you into missing out on secrets. I was wondering if you were going to find that. So the question is, do you fast travel out and complete it? Well, I mean, Chat, I've made you wait. Oh, that's cool that you're wearing that pendant still. A blue green pendant. Is that now like permanent on your model or something? What do you want, chat? I'm gonna let you choose. Just this once. I'll fast travel out if you really want to. Look at the armor. Okay. But the beautiful Aloy model. Oh wow, this facility is huge. It's going to soon be very different. We're going to look like a space marine. Was this the bunker? I think it was, wasn't it? You're going to make me look like a space marine, chat. Oh, now chat. The rest of chat wake up. It's like, no, don't stay. You're gonna have to fight her out amongst yourselves. Space Marine Aloy, yeah, indeed. Look, I've made people wait almost a year to find out what this armor does. Go type if you can always just not use the armor after you get it, but you can't use it after you didn't get it. There is a certain amount of sense in what Bowtie Biffa says there, yeah. Okay. Can't mountain goat up there. Need to climb like a normal person. Bowtie Biffa, you meant to be doing your homework. Aavak does not approve of people who don't do their homework in order to watch a stream. Nor does Dark
Calm down
Aavak.
fast.
Knowledge is power. Dark Aavak thinks you should acquire knowledge. And then, if you acquire enough, Dark Aavak will cut open your brain to learn how it works, and thus acquire your knowledge. I think this is where it was. Okay, Demon Works, there are two possible outcomes of this. Either we get the armor and Aloy becomes a best marine, or as you suggest, she becomes a spruce maroon. Either way, honestly, I'm not going to be disappointed. I don't think. Okay, that one's already open.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place.
Don't worry.
Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
I can only imagine that this armor is going to be stupidly amazing. Right. Okay, fuse.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go.
Okay.
The last one.
90
All
degrees.
powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Right, so 360. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So 450 will be right around. I was like, hang on a second. Is this like non-Euclidean geometry? Are we dealing in the 4th dimension all of a sudden? No. Oh, no, come on. You just need to turn it once more. That's all. Look. Okay.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
I like that, actually. I did like that. That was clever.
All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
When you put it on, Aloy. Really? No midsection. Really? You've done so well up until now. Really? Helmet looks cool, at least. Tame Shield Weaver outfit box. Okay. This box must be opened to reveal its contents. Shield Weaver outfit. Okay. Very rare. What? Ancient technology salvaged by Aloy and stitched onto Nora leather. Okay, that effect is cool, but there is so many levels of WTFism going on in my brain right now. I thought we were going to be a Space Marine. I've been so excited for that armor since the beginning of the game. Why? Really? If you just were going to take it apart, why couldn't you take it apart before releasing the clamps? I have been waiting for that armor payoff for the entire game. I don't even. There aren't enough evens for me to don't. This is 100% a spruce maroon outfit. 100%. Though, oh, my health is now blue. Okay. So I wonder how this is gonna... I can't believe that. After all of that. Game... I can't even fault you. I can't. Because realistically... Oh man, that's a long walk back as well. Realistically... There's a part of me that admires you for that. You built up my expectations for 100 hours. And like a savage, didn't have a second thought. Just smash! Destroyed. See, I don't think I'd have the heart. Dark Aavak might. But it's only a maybe, even then. I wouldn't have the heart. I know I talk about, the way I'm so thorough is because I imagine what an evil dev would do. But there's a part of me that would be like, no dev would be that evil. Surely. I couldn't do that to someone else. No one else. No. I admire your dedication to cruelty, game. Chronic and sustained. I admire it. Right, which way do I need to go? This way. I think. No, wait. It is shiny. I'm not going to take that away from it. It makes all sorts of sense too, because you know, let's be honest. That armor probably would not. I mean, the helmet looked amazing, but the armor, it was missing a midsection. I wouldn't have worn it into battle either. But after all that, you just shaved off a few parts and made your own. Why didn't you do that? Without needing me to jump through hoops? Well, I know why you did it. It's because it's probably ridiculously awesome and would have broken the progression of the game if you'd gotten it early on. But, it's like, dear Lord. Again, devs, the level of cruelty required to pull that off, to build that up, and then deliver. Hats off to you. In fact, I'm gonna give you a slow clap.
Being soaked from melted snow.
That was the sound of my soul flatlining. A recreation of what happened when I put the armor on and realized I wasn't going to be a Space Marine. Take care, Caloran. Okay, with that, I legit have to go to work tomorrow. So bedtime for me. I'll catch up on the recorded Twitch tomorrow. Good night all. Good night, mate. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Belial, I am quite genuinely amused by this. You know what, Belial? I don't even blame you. I don't blame any of the dabblings who'd already played the game and had gone through this themselves in I don't know, seeking some sort of twisted validation out of watching me go through it. I don't blame you. You are blameless in this. You are victims, much like I am. Okay, while he walks back, I'm switching to my TV. Okay, Marissa. Wow, the stream's been up for 8 hours, my lord. This is normally the point where, even with all of the mores, I would have wrapped up. Fortunately for you, the soul-crushing weight of my disappointment is probably going to keep me up for many, many, many more hours. And no, if you think I'm going to let go of this, no, we're gonna be harping on about this one for a while. It is shiny. I do like it. I can't wait to see what it can actually do. There is a huge part of me that is a little bit crushed right now. It's at this point that Aloy throws herself into that crater. She's like, no point anymore. Stupid spruce maroon armor. Is that safe to go down? Where's that lead?
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I guess, okay. Oh! Yeah, so, right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah. That was not a question you really wanted to ask, because you really didn't want the answer to it. I'll be honest one, anyway. There are invisible walls here, which makes me ultra worried.
Glad that's over.
Oh, thank you very much, Kath Colette, for continuing your gift sub. That's wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad to know that you're enjoying the stream. I guess this counts as second month, best month, actually. Well, to quote Review Bra, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. I wouldn't quite go that far. My day isn't ruined. Honestly, there's still a part of me that sees the funny side. It's the cruel part of me. It's like, man, I can only hope that one day I grow up big and strong enough to be this cruel to someone else. It's going to be marvelous when I do. Lay down the tracks for 100 hours of beautiful expectation only to dash them at the last second. Ah, perfect. One day I can aspire to such greatness. What be up here? Oh, that'd be where I need to go. So that means it's not where I want to go. Hello down here.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Shh. Aloy, there's bound to be things here, like this. Whatever this is. A supply crate, really? That's all? Why on earth would you even put in a voice over for that section? Dark Aavak does approve. Dark Aavak approves, even as Dark Aavak is sharing my pain right now. Dark Aavak can admire the artistry from a professional standpoint. Be worried though, chat. Every single one of you that's taking delight in my suffering right now, remember that this is just setting that bar higher for my next cliffhanger. A part of me is observing this, is wallowing in the pain and suffering, is experiencing it, is grokking it, and is learning from it. You're being the architects to your own doom right now.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
That's a good point, actually. I mean, that's dedication to punishment then. Being so disappointed after all those hours, but then just, nah, I don't want to go the right way. Well, yeah, that's actually true, yeah. Nightly Prophet, thank you very much for the Prime sub, mate. This light still confuses me. Where is it coming from? Because it's not sunny outside. Well, it actually may be sunny now, but it wasn't to begin with. Okay, don't want to go that way. We've actually collected a lot of the text things in the game, the audio logs. I wonder how many we are going to be able to collect in the end. When all is said and done, how thorough will it have been? How well will we have documented the world? Because ultimately, that's the price of that's what the 100 hours has been buying. Is as thorough an exploration of the lore as I can. And, you know, at least a few episodes, like in the VODs, of me just pacing back and forth as Aloy, trying to unpack what I'd just learned. Oh. Man, this place is empty, considering. Really empty. You know what else I'm seeing? No skeletons. In the other facilities, there've been skeletons all over the place. Oh, actually, no. In the first one that Ada went to, when people lived, and then they took their own lives at the end of it. Charles Ronson.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Oh. Okay, so the alphas, gammas, all that, right? You know what? Back when we were going through the facility again, I remembered when the head of Eleuthia was talking about being an alpha. I just thought it was a turn of phrase. Paul wanted that. Well, that was clearly a designation of rank within the Zero Dawn project. The Omegas, the Betas, and the support staff living their life in Elysium. So this isn't Elysium, this is definitely a different facility. And they had to get here quickly. There was an evacuation order called. That possibly the swarm was bearing down on the original facility. They needed to get out. They needed to seal the final facilities. But Margot mentioned she had 3 years of work. She was the one working on Hephaestus. Maybe that's why Hephaestus went so bonkers and started killing things. She hadn't, like she said, a lot of sharp edges that needed to be polished. Maybe part of that was what she was going to be doing. Well, actually, no, she would have done it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so that doesn't make any sense. She would have had all the time in the world to finish off 3 years worth of work with, you know, like 70 years worth left. Unless something went wrong. But, or maybe that was it. Over-tinkering. Over-perfecting, over-engineering the system. Regardless, though, the alphas had to come here. Okay, that would make sense. If work on Gaia wasn't complete, the alphas would have had to come here. To finish it, being close to Gaia. Because I imagine they couldn't have transmitted anything, because that could have been detected by the bots, and they would have then bore down on whatever facility. So once it was sealed, that was it. It was sealed, I guess. Let me read that again, though. Actually, we can go into the logs. Okay. The evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Peach I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradise. Paradise. I'm tripping on my tongue, I'm afraid. A bit too late. Psychos I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself while he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody bird's paradise safety either. All the time left in the world, not to think Guy Prime's locks are sealed. Oh, maybe it was people being evacuated from here, but he chose to stay. But that wouldn't explain why all of the... Well, actually, it might explain why all of the alphas didn't leave. Okay, well, that makes a little bit more sense, perhaps. But he was here because he was an alpha. And I imagine the lead of Hades, the lead of Eleuthia, the lead of Hephaestus, they were all here. Or probably as well Apollo. So what happened then? So they whether they were evacuated to here and only just got here, or people had to leave this facility and some of them didn't get out in time. Difficult to say, but very, very interesting so far. But because he had to be here, because he was an alpha, because he had work to do, he had to stay while this facility was completely sealed, and thus Elysium was sealed away as well. And as a direct consequence, he missed out on whatever comforts Elysium had, because I imagine Gaia Prime was not built for people to live in. It sounds like it was possibly an accident, or just, you know, worst case scenario maybe. Alphas, betas, and gammas are worker classes bred for certain tasks in Huxley's novel. Ah, okay, Brave New World. That makes sense. Gaia Journals, Dr. Elisabet Sobek.
Elisabet's room.
Ooh.
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elisabet's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Okay, that's an interesting one. But how do you know they're destroyed? Oh, the X is behind them, I guess. Solid state storage device. Cursory scan indicates severe data corruption from impact and exposure to exposure damage. I mean, are they scanned? I would assume so. Okay, I'm assuming that's all I needed to do. Oh, we're going up that way.